now. So, if you guys don't know, security breach is weird. Yeah. So today, I've compiled a list of some facts that you might not know that are very interesting in security breach. So, fact number 1. It's very hard, basically impossible, to duplicate all of the main 4 animatronics. For Roxy, in your patch, cheaters show up at L chips after damaged, and rarely, like very rarely, there'll be 2 of them, 1 damaged, 1 repaired. And it's very weird. Chica is basically impossible. The closest that we've ever got was when Chica killed you, well, in the, when you just kill a boot and take a voice box in that cutscene. But even then, you only see 1 Chica. And Freddy, you can actually pretty easily duplicate him. If you get him at 1 AM, and then you go to the Roxy Racer pathway early, which you can quite easily do, and then you go to the trigger 215, Freddy is sitting down damaged, like, Gregory, help me. But you can just call Freddy, and there'll be 2 Freddys. But for Monty, you should be able to easily duplicate Monty, like the podium one, and create Giga Monty. But this leads to fact number 2, which is, in the new patch, Giga Monty is basically dead. And that is because when Spotlight Monty shows up, if you deload the map, before he would just chill there and then a new one will spawn. But now, he just chases you, so you can very quickly get Giga Monty. You can't duplicate Monty. And that was either in the June patch or the Rune patch. And I have no clue why they did it. Number 3, invisible walls. Were they here before? No, they were not. And the main reason is security breach is broken. Or was broken. Still is. Not as broken as before. And a good example is Roxy Raceway, which I'm in right now. So basically, if you went on these wood pallets, like these ones and all that, you can easily just jump on the track, move around, and trigger the Roxy Destroy cutscene, and get a rise, and yeah. And also by getting here early, you can pick up the head and go to 515. And yeah, you can even get the afternoon ending from there with Freddy. And you can still do it to this day. But no, invisible walls have been added in patches and weren't originally here. So, number 4, loading screens. Yes. So if you don't know, when you die in the new patch, there's like a little loading screen. But in the old patch, before like the February or June patch, it'll just be pitch black until you load in. And also, when an area loads, before it would either just not freeze or freeze but no helpy GIF icon. But now there is, of course, which is actually pretty cool. I like it. But fact number 5. You can actually skip the upgrades of Freddy, like all of them, and you can actually have clean Freddy in the afternoon ending. And the way by doing it is classic speedrun tricks. You enter Roxy Raceway early, click through the gates of Freddy and yourself. Then you can have clean Freddy in the cutscene and the actual after boss fight. And also this, you can have slightly not clean Freddy. And yeah. And also, if you get here, you can change your time instantly to 515 and get a really dirty Freddy, like, instantly. So, that's pretty cool. But, fact number 6, the endos can kill you even though they're not active. So, if you don't know, in basement 1 or 2, there's the endo factory. And, yeah, they're usually not active. But if you walk into them, sometimes they can kill you. So that's pretty cool. But into fact number 7, what animatronics can be camera cancelled? So, normal Roxy and Chica, camera cancelled. The destroyed version, Chica can, Roxy cannot. Monty, in the old patch, could be camera cancelled. Now he can't. And I don't know about Mini Monty, but I think he is camera cancelled. But also, in the old patch, there are versions of Monty. You have Beta Monty, Giga Monty, and all that. But the only one you could camera cancel was, I think his name was Peter Monty, and he's the one that is in Monty Golf and in the daycare. He could be camera cancelled. So, leading to fact number 8, the versions of Monty. I've described some of them. We've got the trained Monty, or what I call the trained Monty, which is at the beginning of the game and at some parts where he's always scripted to do certain stuff. Like, he might have some stuff that he doesn't do all the time, but he mainly does all the stuff the same, by banging the door and the Afton fight. Then we have Beta Monty, which I've talked about, is the one that appears in the daycare and Monty Golf. Then you've got Giga Monty, the king. Yes, if you deload the atrium while he's on his podium, which can just randomly happen sometimes, he will just chase you forever in Freddy. We cannot duplicate him anymore. And you've got Hologram Giga Monty, which I was actually the first person to discover this. I haven't seen a single video about Hologram Giga Monty, so I've actually discovered something in Security Breach. So that's pretty cool. Then there was apparently Omega Monty, but I don't call him Omega Monty. I call him Half Giga Monty. And that is in the arcade when you destroy Chica. You have Half Giga Monty, where Monty could chase you forever, but he can jump. So yeah. And most of the Montys previously could jump, except the scripted ones and Giga Monty and Hologram. And then you've got Mini Monty. There's a couple variations of him. You've got the one where in the arcade, if you kill him, he can jump. So jump in Mini Monty. And the Afton one. And then back to some normal Montys. You've got Easy Mode Monty, and which is in the boss fight. And sometimes you'll just turn around and just do a super high jump. Then, as you enter the arcade, you have got the long jump Monty, which is a Monty that can do a big jump. And then from right, this is the only animatronic that has different versions per area. Not counting like damaged animatronics like Roxy. And yeah. But leading to fact number 9, Roxy ain't actually blind. She just has less vision for seeing you, and when you get close to her, the game just tells her that you're there. But the reason Steelball did this is to show that Roxy's basically sniffing you. Bit weird, but also makes sense. And now, for the final fact. This is a fact that's actually quite shocking, and that is you can beat the game at 12 AM. Yes, actually you can beat the game in many times, you can. Right now the earliest in this patch is 12 AM, but you can do 1 AM, 2:15, and other times like 5:15. And all you've got to do is get that time and then get to Roxy Race Rate early, or like 5:15, you're already there, and then just click through some gates and just get to the Afton boss fight, and then yeah, just finish it off. And there you go, you can beat Security Breach in many times, even though right now the community is still trying to find a way to beat Security Breach at 11 AM. Right now we don't know if it's possible, because apparently in the old patch, like the June patch or before, apparently the only way to trigger the after boss fight was 12 AM. And that's the only known earliest time we can think of. But also, I did include an extra fact, just because I completely forgot this in the script. But you can camera cancel the blob. And also the blob is very weird, because if you go into the Afton fight and somehow deload, which I don't know a way, if you get out, the blob won't be there anymore. And also, you can stand on the blob's top. Yes, you can stand on top of the blob. And also, you can get to the plank without being in Freddy, but you can't trigger the cutscene for some reason. And like I said, you can camera cancel the blob, and you just slide over the place. So yeah, And also you can't cancel videos unless you count that, but that doesn't count. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day, and see you later. Goodbye.